Hi there, I am Holly McDonald with the Costa Mesa Pod, where we discuss all things concerning the lifestyle, businesses, and activities that make our area such a great place to live. Today I'm with Cindy Lee. She is the founder of California Bucket List Day, and we're going to find out all the great things that she's doing and working on and that are right ahead. So Cindy, thanks for being here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure. Yeah.
Great. Well, tell us about California Bucket List Day. What's coming up?
Well, I'm the founder of National Bucket List Day, as you know.
Yes.
And about 3 years ago, I've been working on getting the California Bucket List, and I finally got awarded it. So it's from the State Senate, the State Assembly, and also the County Supervisor of Orange County. So pretty cool about that.
Yeah, I mean, well, okay, so let's back up a little bit. These are a lot of big people we're talking about here. And I want to know a little bit more about like all of that process, because it probably took a while and a lot of hoops to jump through. But what is the purpose of California Bucket List Day?
It's just to get people more used to living a more better life. So as you know, most of us, we're existing.
Yeah.
And we get up, we take a shower, brush our teeth, go to work, feed the kids, create a few little memories, and then we're starting in. It's just, it's like the wheel. We're doing the same thing every single day.
Totally.
And, some people, they work a job and they don't have insurance. And so, they're just paying every single, let's say, 2 weeks to pay their rent. Yeah. And that's all they have. They're not out there experiencing things. And here in Southern California, there's so many things that they could experience.
Totally.
For $100. And you could go to Disney right now for, I think it's about $106 for 1 day. So.
Ooh, where are you getting those tickets? That's great.
You could experience that. Well, that's currently on the Disney website. You can get it for that.
Yeah. Well, you're right about the fact that we have so much to offer here. There's literally, you could be a tourist in every city of Orange County and still not make your way all the way through. So it's pretty crazy. What are some of the things that you like to promote in our area as little finds? I mean, Disney is a big one, obviously, but what else is there?
Well, let's go up north a little bit. Okay. So we have LA. So if you are a Jeopardy fan, and I don't know what the schedule is right now, but you could actually go on Jeopardy as a studio audience.
Oh.
But you have to zip it up. Because they make sure that no one is talking or anything like that while all that is going on. So that's one of the things. Also, Olvera Street is a kind of Mexico-inspired little town. It's one of the oldest towns in LA, and they got a great taquito place there that was promoted by Anthony Bourdain.
Oh my gosh!
And all kinds of different things to do in LA. You got your downtown, you got the Grove, and if you go to my blog, I actually have all these things you could do for Orange County and LA County.
Yeah, that's amazing. And so, what is happening on Bucket List Day, and when is it? Your California one.
So that is the 9th, so it's the founding day of our state. Okay. And we do have a Disneyland trip during the day, and then we'll have a proclamation with all the dignitaries, and we'll have a taco meetup as well.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just learned something new. I didn't know that September 9th was the founding day of California. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. What year was that originally? Do you know?
I want to say 1850, I believe.
Okay, yeah. Probably right after the gold rush, right? Yeah. So you're going to go to Disney. That's pretty obviously California related. And then you're going to have the meeting that I know you're still working on some final details for, but who's coming to that?
So I am working on having our dignitaries come, either that or their representatives.
Amazing.
Yeah, so we have the Senator Strickland's office. Okay. And we have Janet Nguyen, who's now the county supervisor for Orange County. Yeah. And then Diane Dixon, who's with the State Assembly.
Oh my gosh, big names, big names. How do you connect with these people? And is this something that you had to really work hard to get them to accept as a national day or a state day? How does that work?
Well, I just want to do a shout out to my friend Austin. He actually worked for Senator Janet Nguyen when she was a senator, and she's now the county supervisor. Oh. So he has connected me to various people in those outlets. So he's pretty amazing.
Oh my gosh, Cindy, you really do have all the connections. I see on Facebook how connected you are. Really, all social media formats, and just in person too, because you're always doing events. I know you just had a big birthday, and you did a whole round tour of basically Orange County events. How was that for you?
Pretty amazing. I think we did a total of 5 or 6 different events.
I love that.
And I want to do a shout out to Lido Paddle. It's a paddle company and kayak company. It's a nice little club where you could get boards, and create those experiences. So that's one of the things you could do in Newport if you want to get out on the 9th for celebrating your California bucket list.
Yeah, and so basically, are you encouraging, and then the dignitaries basically encouraging that on the 9th?
Well, they're going to hand out the certificate.
Okay, so is your goal for as many people as possible to embrace like what the area has to offer and experience their bucket list activities for California on that day?
Yeah, and it's also, I talk about aloha spirit a lot, so it's good to embody that aloha spirit.
Yeah.
Surround yourself with the right people and get off social media and start experiencing these things together. So we have right down the street, 20 minutes down the street, we have Newport Beach. You could go whale watching and dolphin watching for under $50.
Yeah.
There's so many different things we could do for a budget. And then the end of the month of September, I believe it's the 19th, is International Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Oh, fun.
So you could actually go to Buena Park. There's a pirate adventure deal there. I think it's $80 a person. Really amazing.
Yeah.
And it's just really something that you would love. And it includes meal and everything in there.
See, and that's like the perfect idea of a bucket list activity because, sure, you may love it and you may do it over and over, but if nothing else, just get out there and do it once and see what it's like. Live a little, be a pirate for a day. How fun.
And the key is to get started on your bucket list. So a lot of people might be afraid of that bucket list. So get started and write the one thing that you want to do. And then also you want to have accountability partners that kind of help you achieve those goals. And that's how you're going to get your bucket list going.
Yeah, I love that.
Write it down and do it.
Really, living life, like hitting goals, it all kind of intertwines and mixes together. Do you mind if I ask you a little bit about like how this became so important to you to live every day to the fullest, basically?
So we have the day that we're born and the day we pass away. And the in-between time is called the dash. And most people don't live the dash. And most people, there's actually 2 reasons that I believe that someone creates a bucket list.
Yeah.
You're 80, 90 years old and wondering where the heck your life went and you want to experience all this stuff. Or you're sick. I actually ended up getting an illness many, many years ago. And that's when I started living my list. I need to start living my list. Like we're here in Huntington Beach. I could connect you to Rocky McKinnon with McKinnon Surf and Sup Lessons. He's a great teacher. Yeah. I'm not a real avid swimmer, and I've surfed 3 times.
Amazing.
So a little bit scared of the water, but if you have the right coach in anything you do, and like even in your industry, if you have the right coach and the right tools, you could create anything.
Yeah, that's really true. And obviously we live in an area that, well, first of all, go you, learning to surf in an area where we have some of the best surf in the world. So if you're not the strongest swimmer, you still took that chance. Like you really got out there and embraced it. What else would you say is, what led you to wanting to make this a special day for California specifically? Obviously we live here, but why did you want to go through all of the hoops to get this to be a recognized day?
Well, I'm originally from Northern California. I actually was a chef for 20-some years, and then I moved out here. I got into travel and everything like that. And it's also important to know your why. Yeah. So I remember taking a trip in 2017 up north on a road trip, and I like hitting different museums. Yeah. So I went to the Surfing Museum of Santa Cruz, and I always like to compliment people or say hello, how you doing, ask somebody a question when I cross somebody's path. So I seen this young man, I'm like, hi, how are you having a good day? He goes, I'm having a great day. He goes, did you know I have a bucket list? And he brought this big piece of paper. He had it with him.
Nice.
And so I literally got this feeling through my whole body, this chill from my head down to my toes. And about a year after that is when I started my travel agency, because that's telling me, the universe is telling me, or God is telling me that what I'm doing is meant to be, so I'm going to move to the next step.
Okay, that's super cool.
Follow your dream, and everyone is doing something for a reason, and you do what you want. You find something that you love, and you never give up.
Yeah, well, and so obviously being in the industry that you're in, you are able to have so many great recommendations about the widely known sort of attractions like the Disneys and the SeaWorlds and all of that, as well as these special little events too, or not even little, but just less well known than like a Disneyland.
Well, we got the Greek Festival in Long Beach coming up. I believe it's this weekend.
Yeah.
And the following weekend, we have the Fountain Valley Lobster Festival, which is absolutely amazing. There's a really great lobster, was it Crown and Anchor or something? I can't think of the name right now. right in downtown Costa Mesa that makes amazing lobster.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of it.
I'll give you the information on my blog. It'll be listed on that this weekend.
That's amazing. Yeah, so cool. So what can we do to kind of support and welcome California Bucket List Day on the 9th? What would be like your greatest desire to see happen on the 9th?
Using the hashtag California Bucket List Day.
Okay.
And tell all your friends, your family, your colleagues, create some experiences together. As a business, people who have a business, you could get all your coworkers together. You could go to a paddleboard class, or you can do a surf lesson, or just get some camaraderie.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot of times so much stress in the workplace, and to leave that, or even in social media, leave social media and start creating experiences outside of social media.
Yeah.
Of course, you want to bring your device and you want to show all that and do your hashtags and everything, but it's super important to create those experiences off the social media.
No, that's amazing that you said that, because I'm part of a couple of different groups and networking events, and even my own team, and some of the best times we've had are the days when we've gone out and just done a class together, or something that's just not the same
Cooking
mundane
class, and there's so many different things you can do.
Yeah, you're bonding. Maybe you're not working, but you are that's part of the whole relationship aspect and experiencing life together.
Yeah, get out of your business head for a little bit and just experience. There's so many things to do in the community. You got Surfrider Foundation, you could do a beach cleanup.
Yeah.
And there's a company out of Irvine, I'm going to be doing a trip in December, that does bus tours down to Baja.
Oh.
And you get back to an orphanage for a half a day, and then you're back by 7, 8 o'clock at night. It's really, really amazing experience.
It's just a one-day thing?
Yes.
Oh, keep me posted on that. I've been wanting to do something like that. And the fact that it's just a day and back, that's...
so it's either Irvine or San Diego. Normally they have 6 or 7 different coaches going to different orphanages.
Oh.
They're in that Ensenada, Baja area. So it's a really amazing experience.
That's really cool.
Especially if you have children, it's a good way to get your children to understand the whole idea of pay it forward and do things for others.
Right, and also I think, you just met my daughter a little while ago. I always just think, wow, I mean, obviously we're all very lucky and fortunate to live where we live, but you don't necessarily appreciate it the same way you would if you didn't know how much you have, and how much of a gift everything is that we have here. So we are very special and lucky here to have all of these great places to try out. I think it would be no problem for people to throw that hashtag out there on September 9th. And then what is involved with the Disney part of it? Is that obviously anybody can go to Disney, but is that something where you're inviting people to join you there on the 9th, or how does that work?
Yeah, so anybody who wants to join me, actually you could come out to the Huntington Beach Pier Artisan Fair, which is, it'll be next Friday on the 5th, and I have a booth there. You just go to the Giving Corner booth and you can get more information.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. So that's a great time. That'll be next Friday night then, or something like that?
During the day. Yeah.
Friday during the day. Okay, got
From
it.
11 to 5.
Perfect. Oh, how fun. And that's right over by the pier?
Yes, Pier Plaza.
Got it. Okay, so the 5th, we've got some stuff to do. The 9th, what day of the week is the 9th?
It's a Tuesday.
Okay. Yeah, so the 5th and the 9th are the two next big things coming up regarding the California Bucket List Day.
And the 19th if you want to do International Talk Like a Pirate Day.
And the 19th. And then is there anything else aside from, obviously, moving forward, it's going to be California Bucket List Day every September 9th?
Correct.
Do you foresee anything happening in the interim? Or is it just going to essentially be that one special day?
It'll be like National Bucket List Day. So every year we're going to do a different trip. This year we're doing, the Proclamation, and we're doing Disneyland. So every year it's going to be a different destination.
That's so cool.
So just stay tuned.
I think it's really great too, just from a business point of view for you. I mean, being in travel and being able to kind of coordinate these cool events that anybody here would have some sort of an attachment to if they really appreciate where we live. So, genius.
Well, you want to ask yourself, when was the last time you did something for the very first time?
Yeah.
That's key.
One thing that my children and I did a few weeks ago was we took the Newport Beach trolley down the peninsula. Super easy.
Yeah.
It's just the smallest little thing, honestly, just getting on a trolley and being a tourist in basically your own backyard.
Yeah.
But the smiles on their faces, even me, I thought, wow, it's so easy to get around. It's so fun. it's those things. And I mean, we'll probably do that again. But if we don't, at least we did it once. You know, now it's not just like this wonder of, why do they do this? Like, what is this trolley going around town? Yeah. It's so cute. And there's a lot of other things here. So
where do you catch that trolley?
They have multiple stops throughout Newport. We caught it over kind of off PCH by Tustin Avenue.
Okay.
They have little stops like every quarter mile or so. And we went down to the fun zone on it. So we went all the way down and around, you know, kind of didn't have to battle traffic, battle parking. It was so easy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's just one of those. And I know there's lots of trolleys.
And
like
it's very
Laguna.
cost effective. So a lot of people say, well, I don't want to drop $3,000 on a vacation. I mean,
yes.
$100 to $300 here in Orange County or LA. Or you can head down to San Diego. They got the Midway Museum, which is really great for the family, and great beaches and restaurants. And go and do research and try to find some hidden gems. There's so many different hidden gems, you know, here in our city as well.
We're very fortunate that really anywhere you want to go in California could be a staycation. And the state, like you said, it's so large. This is California bucket list day. I mean, San Francisco is not even like the tip of the iceberg as far as California goes. It's up there, but then there's way beyond that, you know, with all of these cool experiences. I've never been to the Redwoods. That would be a fun thing to do.
Definitely. Yeah.
You probably have seen them a lot, but
yes.
There's so much to do.
I was a chef. I went to school in San Francisco, and that was my very first career, you know, my career bucket list, so to speak.
Well, and I appreciate, too, how, like, you're so knowledgeable and savvy about so many of the restaurants. Obviously, you have that chef background, so I'm sure that's part of it, but there are so many incredible restaurants out here, and new ones opening all the time. And I mean, it just spans the whole plate, essentially.
And I want to do a shout out to the Descanso restaurant. We did a great fundraiser for our kidney recipient, Sean Cordes. So make sure you guys check out HB Quarantine Cuisine. It's a really great place that was started during COVID to get more people to stimulate all these local restaurants. So it's super important to let people know what you're doing.
You've got all the best shout outs, honestly. So if you ever need like a quality place to go, vacation, staycation, eat, Cindy Lee has it all. And I'm really pumped for you for your big event coming up.
Thank you.
The 5th, the 9th, and the 19th, but the 9th is a really special. That'll be the first one ever. So what an honor that you were able to put that together. Do a lot of other states have their own bucket list day?
Well, you can get a proclamation from a city mayor. You could start at the city mayor.
Yeah.
And then you could work on, you know, the other government offices, you know, like the county assembly, and then the state senator.
That seems like a lot of work. Was it hard?
It was a little bit, yeah. So worth it, because I do support all of them and what they do in our community. So.
Yeah. Oh, wow. But again, just to step out of, you know, your comfort zone and push to get that to be approved and everything it says a lot. Means that you get stuff done.
And I want to do a big shout out to Ed Romo. He's with the Huntington Beach, you know, the annual bike parade. He just got a proclamation from the state senator, and he got it from the mayor and the assembly as well. So I just want to do a shout out to him for everything he does for our community.
Oh, okay. Is it for the bike parade too then? Like, or just everything?
He just received one for the bike parade.
That's amazing. Yeah, his bike parade, I can't believe the scale over the last few years and how much it's grown.
Thousands of people.
Yeah. I mean, it's nationally known, I think. So that's incredible. It's just such a nice thing to do for the community to bring more spirit into the holiday season.
It's a way to get everybody together and for 4th of July.
And I love how it just started from like one random post on Facebook and just grew from there. So,
it was amazing.
So great. Yeah, you know a lot of great people, Cindy. So
thank you.
Well, congratulations on Bucket List Day, and we will have to hashtag that. Where can people find you? What's your website? Where do you want people to locate you?
Well, you could go to bucketlistcoachtravel.com, and then you could just look up California Bucket List.
Okay.
It is on Instagram and on Facebook.
Great. Is there anything else you want to throw out there before we wrap up?
No, not really.
Okay.
Yeah, we got everything covered today. I do have an upcoming cruise to Cabo next year in January. And then, of course, a National Bucket List Day next year on April 24th is going to be in Catalina. And what we're really excited about is April 26th, Virgin Voyages is hitting the West Coast for the first time. And we might even have Richard Branson there. We're kind of crossing our fingers that he'll show up, because it'll be our very first sailing for the LA port.
Oh my gosh, how cool. You know, like all the big wigs. So I'll have to have you back to talk more about that too. But for now, let's just all celebrate Bucket List Day for California.
Yeah, California Bucket List Day.
Thank you, Cindy. Well,
thank you.
Thanks for everything.
All right, thanks.